Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another late night Dokkan news video. We have a lot to get through, a lot just happened in this update, so we're going to try and fire through it all. I am extremely tired. I've been dumping all the assets for all the new summon animations. They look absolutely fantastic. There's so much cool stuff in there, but I should have been in bed a while ago, but you know what? We're still on that grind. So let's talk about our news. First of all, the update came out a while ago and the maintenance ended and all that for JP Dokkan. So that is now all accessible. I guess that kind of should have been assumed considering all of the summon animations. So here's the big thing that happened. This is going to kind of go back and forth a little bit. But we did get tons of new summon animations. As I said, I did post them all on Dokkan Assets. They're all in this thread, which I'll leave in the link in the description. There's some really cool stuff here if you would like the PNGs of all that. But the boys over at Uni Dokkan put together a website where you can actually go ahead and view some of these summon animations. So if you click on it, it will kind of go through the list, I believe. It's a little bit weird how it works. It has all of these different features at the bottom here. And sometimes it just like plays it and plays it and plays it. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I've been playing with it a little bit, but I believe what it's showing here is the summon animation not necessarily completed with all of the assets, but just one section that gets layered onto the base of the summon animations. So let's take a look. There is this Whis animation that we have now that literally reverses the summon, which is really cool. We don't exactly know how all of these things work now. Apparently it reverses it and then gives you Vegito, at least from this what this is saying. We don't know what all these animations, like you can see there, those assets aren't completely loaded. That, real quick, let's not skip over that. That looks amazing. That looks like when the clones came out of Rose's, what do you call it, like the rip he made in space-time with the scythe, and then obviously the blue planet there. It looks very cool. Also, that's a new background with that red planet. There we go. There's the same thing. So yeah, very interesting. Lots of new animations here. Like I said, see, this is just black in the background because obviously it's only showing, you know, like this specific animation that gets layered together to make the complete scene. Let's go ahead and keep on trucking here. Yeah, you can see this is just the chunk here where it shows the planet, pull down animations, whatnot. This one's really cool. Let's highlight that one again. These Zenos pop down and that is really cool. Both of our boys pop down there. I have to like scroll up to get it to happen, but they just pop down on the screen. Very, very cool. So all kinds of new stuff. If you would like to play around with this, of course, I will leave a link to this in the description below. Very, very exciting. It looks like they've also updated some of the like electricity lines, which is kind of interesting. Unless that is just Uni Dokkan not displaying that right. That's what it could, or not Uni Dokkan, sorry. The like the animation display thing, just not displaying it properly. Just because, again, it's not displaying every single asset there, you know, because obviously it's just displaying the pieces that would be layered onto each other. I think it should go through next up. Another thing that is kind of important to talk about, which is another animation that is not either of those. Let's see if it pops up here. Maybe. Where are we at? I don't want it to go by and then I haven't seen it. Yeah, so SSBK is now in the game. That was one of them. We don't know what it does yet. Again, this is another really cool thing. The anniversary Gokus are now summon animations. Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, which is really, really cool. Again, I'm sure that at some point, and this is really cool too, that you can like get it interchangeably. That's awesome. All of this, right, we will have to kind of figure out over time what it does. I'm sure that by the time I wake up, that's cool too, that it can just go to the 3, the anniversary Goku. That's awesome. I'm sure by the time that I wake up tomorrow, there will probably be a master list of all of the animations and what they do and everything like that. But this is everything here. Lots of very interesting stuff. And again, shout out to the boys over at Dokkan. If you don't know what Dokkan is, I can't even really explain it myself because I'm not even 100% confident in being able to say I know exactly what they do. But they do a lot of Dokkan modding and stuff like that. So shout out to them and thank you for this website. It's very cool. Besides that, though, we do have another one of these animations as well. Should be right there. Very cool. Obviously, that is a Dragon Ball-esque animation with the Roshi and Bulma. I don't know what scene that's exactly from. I guess we'll have to figure that out. But either way, though, still very cool that got added. And I believe we're back to the Whis animation now. So yeah, very cool stuff here. Again, I'll leave a link to this in the description below. Shout out to the boys over at Team Dokkan. I don't know what I would call them, but to the boys over at Dokkan. Popping back over to me here, real quick, some of the really cool things that have been added as well is there's been brand new characters added in the summon animations here. So if we can scroll through and find some of the new ones, we have, where are they? Yamcha, Boo. Here we go. So we have Beerus, which is really, really cool. And there is a Whis that can also show up, which is awesome. There is a Trunks that can show up. And then I believe it's this one is so adorable. Trunks is holding Mai. That's what that is. I know it's a little bit hard to see. You can kind of see it a little bit better on the white background, but Trunks is holding Mai in the animation. Then we have Dragon Ball Super 17. We have Tracksuit 18, and then that's just another background there. But very, very cool stuff. I'm going to be very excited to see them in summons and whatnot. And again, this Blue Planet is new, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what all of this stuff ends up meaning. From what we've seen, I know some people are speculating, including myself, that possibly new rarity, but doesn't seem like that's what the case is. We will have to see what everything does. I know people have been talking about some of it. You can kind of test it out on your own a little bit by doing some friend summons. Obviously, you don't want to waste stones on, something that you don't necessarily need to summon on. Regardless, though, very, very cool nonetheless. Besides that, two other things I want to note. It seems like the active skill assets have been updated, so these should look a little bit better in a game. These were added once again, and the original sheets look like this. So they are a little bit different than these, which leads me to believe that they were updated. So that's really cool. As well, the same treatment has been given to Shinron. Shinron got his assets added one more time. And if you see here, you take a look at this asset, right? Where Shinron's head is above that black bar. As you can see here, it's different in his original sheet, leading us to believe that he got updated as well. His assets were added again into the game. So very, very cool. I don't know if they're just doing that just to kind of give Shinron an upgrade. Obviously, that's the Shinron when you use the Dragon Balls from the Quest mode of Dokkan that most people that have been playing the game for a while now probably have completed. But I don't know if they're going to do another event where they use this Shinron or something like that, or they're going to give out more Dragon Balls or something like that, or if it's literally just asset updates. Either way, though, very, very nice that they're still giving some love to our boy. I also just dumped the Goku EZA assets. And what's really cool is that I know we heard a little bit about this before, but officially confirmed here, Trunks is getting an EZA. As you can see, the EZA medals are in the game. And as I did note up, I forgot it was just a texting. It didn't have any other, it didn't have any assets. But None of his other EZA assets like SSBK has, him and then his title and this stuff in the EZA folder. But Trunks does not have any of that just yet. So either way, though, very, very cool stuff here. I do always drop the assets on Dokkan Assets every time we get a data download for anything. So if you want to go follow me, hit me up at Dokkan Assets. Of course, links to all of this stuff, not just this, will be in the description below. But yeah, just figured I'd talk about that real quick. And this is also something that obviously we can't really see too well with just like, the assets. But apparently, you can now have a fusion animation without Vegeta showing up. According to this video from DBZ World, which is very interesting. Why? I have no idea, to be 100% with you. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. I guess it's just a nice little surprise if you happen to get it. Another thing that's really cool, all images load faster now. News, events, summons, info screens, etc. You have to wait 6 years if you want to doing the right Dokkan event. But yeah, so that's really cool. Always nice when they hit us with a quality of life update. It seems like they've been doing a lot of things lately to not only just give us nice quality of life updates, but also to make things in Dokkan a little bit faster gameplay wise. So that is pretty cool. Moving on from that, there is 3 stones in the gift box for JP, just because of the maintenance and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. Definitely go pick that up. I don't even know why I mentioned it's just 3 stones, but I was just going through and opening up all the news tabs. Alright, so quick information. I guess I literally could have just shown you this tweet, because that's the only reason I had them open for this. I'll just lump it in the same thing, whatever. Alright, so a couple of different pieces from the homie Goresh here, as well as some different just images of some of the animations in action. He was retweeting, shout out to Rala, he tweets a lot of Dokkan stuff. I follow him over on Dokkan Assets. Do I follow him on here too? Huh, interesting. Well, either way, he was just posting that he got this animation, which is really, really cool. Obviously, you can see some of the stuff in game. Let me just show you some of this other stuff before we go over what the homie Goresh said. This guy was talking about he got 17, and then he got the Roshi and Bulma animation, which is really, really cool. This guy was talking about this animation. This is also guaranteed LR, and there's a golden pull that's also guaranteed LR or something. So again, kind of unknown completely what everything does here, but obviously since it is in the game, people are able to try it out and just kind of keep pulling and see what they can get. So yeah, very cool nonetheless. This is a really, really awesome thing. This is something that came with the update irrelevant to the summoning side of things. News is split up into campaign, event, and other tabs. New postings will be marked with new. Status ailments inflicted via super attacks and active skills on the enemy will now persist when transforming into giant or activating rage mode. So, as you can see here, this is just the update notice. And then what he was talking about here is they now have it tabbed off with these nice little categories. So again, we have campaign, event, and other, which is really, really cool. So obviously this will come to global eventually, and it's just a nice way to kind of sort the news. It'll be a little bit easier for you to kind of find what you're looking for. And again, if there's something new that you haven't viewed, it will pop up in the new tab, talking about some of the other changes and whatnot. And again, Goresh marks here, status elements, super attacks, and active skills in the enemy will now persist when transforming into giant or rage mode. So very, very cool there. Excuse me. Let's see. They changed wording on some of the passive skills that included the phrase from the start of turn to from first appearance. Note this doesn't change the effect, it's just the wording that is different. Interesting. So I guess they're just trying to make things more clear, even though that seems kind of more confusing to me, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty funny. I know this isn't news, but good meme. Good meme. I like it. Anyway, moving on here, we had some very interesting information. So obviously we saw that Trunks was getting an EZA, and this guy, Dadango, I believe he is a, data miner. I know he's posted Dokkan information and whatnot before. So yeah, I would say that he's probably a trusted source on that. But Goresh goes ahead and translates the information here. So as you can see with the Trunks EZA, it's going to be int key +2 HP attack and defense plus 70%. For the leader skill, cause supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack and defense. Passive, defense plus 100 and attack plus 100 when there are 2 or less enemies. Further, attack plus 50% and a great chance to perform a critical hit if there's an android enemy category, or android category enemy. Interesting. Again, they're sort of going down this route with the theming type of thing. I don't know if I am particularly a fan of that. Nonetheless, though, not bad, and always just good to, make some of these free-to-play units better. Make free-to-play units, I can't even say great again, because they are great now. Either way, though, SSBK, AGL key, he's going to be a 120, and greatly raised attack and cause immense damage to the enemy while sacrificing 5% HP. What was he before? Hold on, let's double check that right here. Let's go to Goku. There we go. Let's go to SSBK. There you are. Keep forgetting that he's labeled under Super Saiyan Blue. Do they not have the info here? Oh, they do. Okay. So let's see. So compared to the original, greatly raised attack and it causes immense damage to the enemy while sacrificing 5%. So he didn't raise attack on Super before. Wow, that's actually a really big boost. Holy cow. That's really good. And then passive here. Attack and defense plus 59% plus an additional attack and defense plus 59% for 10 turns from the start of turn. Attack plus 59% and performs a critical hit starting from the 9th turn once only. Dang! My man got a huge buff. That's great. Oh, he says it right there. Dummy moment. Sorry, again, it's like 4:30 a.m. I should have been asleep by now, but either way, though, that's that. So here's something else that's really interesting. Apparently, these two Gotenks are getting an EZA. If my man Fizz Tank's getting EZA, ooh, I'm gonna be mad excited about that. And also, apparently, the STR Gotenks is getting an EZA as well. So for some quick information on that, I guess I don't even need the wiki because Goresh had it anyway. So for the Fizz one, he becomes a 77 leader for all types, which is actually really cool. Immense damage and Seal Super. Attack plus 100% when performing a super attack. And actually, you know what? Now that I mention it, I should have not closed that because I could have used it to compare to the original. Dang it. Here, let's open it up real quick. We'll open up this man and this man. Wonderful. All right. I don't think... oh, they do have it listed. Man, I guess they must have just saw the homie Goresh's tweets and copped it. Well, I will tweet, or I will put in the description Goresh's tweets, but since I opened them up here, I'm just going to use this. All right. So, let's see. So, Super Attack, the change is immense from Supreme. And attack plus 120% when performing a super attack, key plus 1 up to 3, and defense plus 30% with each super attack performed. Wow! That's really good. My man is... Wow, what a glow up. That's sweet. Alright, sweet. That's cool. And then with our other Gotenks here, raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy with a medium chance of stunning. And before it was just supreme with the medium chance to stun. That's for 1 turn, by the way. And then his passive, attack and defense 80%, all allies key plus 1, attack and defense plus 40% when facing 2 or more enemies. And before he had, oh, what? Wait, that's weird. Oh, I guess this is only one. They changed his whole passive. I guess besides the 80%. Weird. Yeah, all of that is obviously here from the homie Garesh, but I figured I'd just show it on the wiki, so then we could kind of get the comparison going. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that is going to do it from me. Let's go ahead and refresh Reddit just to make sure there isn't anything new. No, it doesn't look like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. This is pretty crazy. Oh, actually, we do have a ton of new stuff. Hold on. Hold up. I guess they, I guess the Google was just like, what? Oh, maybe I wonder. Hold up. Let's just check this out real quick. Okay, so this is something that I will include in here. After a bit of research, I've concluded the new animations mean the following: Bunny Bulma Screen Crack, just another version of Oolong, Anniversary Transformation, guaranteed Super Saiyan God. Okay, interesting. Whis is guaranteed VB. Wow. Okay, Kaioken Blue Goku. Honestly, no clue. Zeno, I'm guessing LR since Zeno is the strongest. Blah blah blah. And prolonged Kamehamehas featured. Okay, so there's a longer Kamehameha. Interesting. So that's this guy's analysis. I will still throw that in there because, I mean, if he's been putting in the hours, might as well give him a little credit for it. Oh, this was one other thing that I forgot to mention. JP did get some new loading screen characters, which is really cool. A bunch of our LR friends got added to the pool, which is really, really cool. So thank you for highlighting that. I actually forgot to mention that because I remember when I was doing the day of download, I saw Raleigh and I was like, huh, that's pretty cool. So we'll throw that at the end. Let's see. Trunks and Mai. Is this linking to... oh, it's linking to Kawaii. Okay. I was going to be like, no way. Is it linking to me? Yeah. This is so cute. Oh, that is really loud. Hold up. I'm going to mute that. That is adorable. Okay, so the homie Kawaii them was tweeting some stuff. So I guess real quick, let's pop over there. I know we're kind of all over the place with this news video, but again, it's developing information. So work with me here. Work with me, dang it. Yeah, so I guess this is just Kawaii testing out and tweeting a bunch of different summon animations here. Who on Boo? What am I even speaking? Oh, okay, so this was the Beerus animation. Yeah, that's muted for you, thankfully, because that's really loud for me. Okay, so Beerus looks to be guaranteed. Possibly? At least from what I'm gathering from this. I don't know. I know as much as you do, literally watching those couple of clips. I'll include him in there just because, you know, Kawaii is obviously on his super sleuth type stuff right now. Trying to figure out what everything means. So pretty cool. I'll put that with the summon animation information as well in the comments section, the description. Wow, this is what happens when you film at 5 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, though, I think that is actually going to do it for tonight. We had the update, we had the new animations drop, as well as the updated assets for that type of stuff. We had the images loading faster, the 3 stones. The homie Garesh translated all the new EZA information, as well as retweeted some of the animations and whatnot, and talked about this update, which is really, really cool. And then obviously the new loading screens. Alright, y'all, that is going to do it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go to bed now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of all the information in the comments section below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm going to out. Peace.